ask you another question about the Bible?
Well, yes, of course you can, Ben.
King Herod set out in order to kill baby Jesus, right?
Right, yes he did, yeah.
Well, why didn't baby Jesus zap him?
Well, yes, I suppose in theory he could have zapped him.
Because Herod was a tiny little speck of nothing to Jesus, because Jesus could have squashed him with a hippopotamus, or...
But Jesus was meek and mild.
Well, yes, that's true, Karen.
And besides, he knew that when King Herod got to hell, that God would roast him until his eyeballs exploded.
And why has God only given us 15,000 billion years left to live before the sun dies? When Jesus was a bit older, and he was still being searched by the Romans, why couldn't he shapeshift into a Roman, and then when all the other Romans were asleep, he could go along and kill them, so they would stop searching for him?
Yes, well, I doubt he would do that.
He wasn't a Power Ranger or anything like that.
Can I ask you another one?
Is this the last question?
No.
Okay.
Would Jesus forgive somebody if they flew up to heaven in a big rocket, and as soon as he goes to heaven, he punches Jesus in the face and he beats Jesus up? Would Jesus say, "Ooh, I forgive you," or would he fight back, go and knock that man out of heaven?
I just can't see a situation where somebody would get into heaven and punch Jesus.
And also,
The message in the Bible is that we should forgive. And it was important that Jesus died for us. He died to save us all.
that's a bit selfish of humankind, isn't it?
Well, couldn't he find another way, like writing to somebody to tell them to be a bit better, otherwise something bad's going to happen, or
goodness. Look, I really must be...
When Jesus was being crucified,
No, actually,
why
I
didn't...
just realised there's a few people over there I must go and
ask God
speak to.
to send a meteorite and destroy all the troops of the Romans who were
Well, it was the way that
trying
God
to
chose. He
kill
wanted
him.
to sacrifice his only son. He wanted to show us how important it was. So he chose the most precious thing in the world to him. And the most precious thing in the world to him was Jesus.
But then why did he kill him?
Jesus said we should forgive everybody.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, you are...
This is Mary, my assistant bridesmaid.
Okay. Well, I'll be off.
So what would Jesus do if someone stole his mobile? Would he forgive them?
Yes, he'd forgive them. Yes, he would. You're absolutely right. Well done, Ben. Now, really must be going.
Wait, one last question.
Okay.
What would Jesus do if he was attacked by a polar bear?
He would zap him.
That can't be true.
Because polar bears are extinct.
I didn't mean to upset you. I was
You
just...
should know that.
Not
You're a
very
vicar. No, because there's not much
all
of
right.
polar bears, but there's lots of us. There's about 5 trillion people in the whole world, and there's about 5 polar bears in the whole world.
Wait,
and so
wait.
we have to look after them.
All right, so
If you went up to a group of polar bears, the last ones in the world, and you said, "Polar bears, I am on your team, let's hunt down the humans," they would pounce on you and kill you.
Kids, please.
But I'm never going to do that, am
You're
I?
being so stupid.
No, there's no need for that, Ben, please.
No, I am not, Benny.
Dummy.
You're so
No shouting,
stupid.
no shouting.
You're
Calm down,
stupid.
please, children.